Oh yeah. Alrighty, what's up, y'all? It's been a bit, and there's been reasons for that, but notwithstanding, this is where we're at. On the first, we have Dread, the 2 of 2, Final Judgment, and if I can say, the reason for this is definitely the artwork. Have liked Judge Dredd, although I don't necessarily keep up, but yeah, some great covers on the 1 and 2. I guess I'll do the Independents first. Keep in mind up here is that the original name of the character was going to be Cerberus. But through a misspelling or whatever, the character became Cerebus. Cerebus then went on for 300 issues and whatnot. But I guess in homage to the three-headed dog that guards the gate of hell, you have Cerberus in hell from Dave Sim. Hot diggity dang. Always one of my look forward tos is Strangers in Paradise. This is a new series, volume whatever that, I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it is number 8. Just because I'm a big fan of Albert Einstein, Time Mason, from here, Action Lab Comics. I don't know, it seemed pretty interesting, so I'm going to keep picking that up. Aftershock Comics gives us Beyonders number 4, Hot Lunch Special number 4, Lollipop Kids number 2, Patience, Conviction, Revenge number 3, Pestilence, Story of Satan. God, I love that series. So, big fan of Aftershock. Here we go, number 2, Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Terror. And always on the backside, you have the... it makes me laugh. Blood Realm. Just managed to find that. It was a cool cover. Inside, too, is black, white, and red. Very cool. Always a big fan here of Boom's Black Badge. It's number 4 right there. New series from Black Mask, Sex, Death, Revolution. There's issue 1 and issue 2. This Boom Box, actually, is an interesting imprint from time to time. This one here, I don't know, it was the number 1. I leafed through it. The art, to me, is what kind of caught my attention, and I figured, yeah, what the heck. Smooth Criminals, number 1. Huge, happy day when I can pick up a new Black Hammer. Age of Doom, number 7. Magnolaverse, Crimson Lotus, 1 of 5. That was real neat inside. Light Step from Dark Horse, that's another 1 of 5. We'll see how that goes. It was a pretty interesting leaf through. I haven't read it yet, though. Perennial favorites here, man. Sunshine and Roses, issue 39 and issue 40. Should tell you how long it's been since I've dropped a video. 1975 was this number 3. And Bitter Root number 1 with the Mike Mignola cover there. Like I tell you, I'm slowly creeping into becoming a Mignola collector. Dang it. The best cover I thought of Burnouts number 3. It's just a fun, kooky story. Big fan of Warren Ellis, so not surprised I'm picking up Cemetery Beach. Love this series. Coyote's interior art is just stunning. I really dig this. This is issue 8. Closing in on this, surprised that we're already at issue 10 of 12. The Days of Hate. Alright. Always pick up East of West, even though, I'll be honest, I have not read it in quite a while. But I have a full run, so I kind of slavishly go with that. Gideon Falls, another one there. You know, can't deny Jeff Lemire. Plus these really enigmatic head covers or whatever. Just that was really cool. Middle West, I was reluctant at first to think of picking it up, but I cracked the cover and saw some of the art and was like, yep, that is cool. And sure, you know, that Scotty Young white cover, 1 in 20 or something like that. Yeah, that would have been nice, but it really wasn't that stunning a cover. But, you know, it's part and parcel for everyone chasing the 1 in whatever. Excellent. I was so stoked to find the Murder Falcon heavy metal cover. Recreating the Somewhere in Time cover of Iron Maiden. So, heck yeah, I'm there. Paper Girls, I also think this was just a pickup because I'd missed it. And I also believe I'm missing issue 24. But I don't want to miss 24 because I have a full run of that and don't want to miss out. Sticking with Redneck, fairly sure I have every issue except for issue 13. And that was for the fact that I didn't happen and it came out right when San Diego Comic-Con hit. I have 11 here, a back issue of Rose, probably a Loopy Dave cover. Also, this cover of issue 14. People were kind of stoked about that. What was it? Chinist might have said to me this was not the last, but perhaps the second to last Thief of Thieves. Either way, I'm interested to make sure that I do eventually go back and make sure I have a full run of that, because this was a really interesting series at one point, and I'm sure one day I shall catch up on all of it. I want to say I'm up on, but I can be hit or miss on Wicked and Divine. This just was a cool cover, and I don't know. I had to. It's called The Funnies #1, so I had to go with that. Yeah, Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick, yay, Pickle. Shadow Roads, Cullen Bunn. I'm so surprised that I pick up Cullen Bunn titles fairly consistently, only to realize that there's 3 or sometimes more that I haven't picked up, and I'm like, man, I'm trying hard to pick up Cullen Bunn, and I'm still missing tons of ones that he's done. Doesn't that sound familiar in this inundated comic day and age? Source, what's SBI? I don't know. The Phantasmagoria #1. Another anthology kind of thing, and it looked interesting. If I'm really going to go for an anthology one, though, I really am going to go with that Snifter of Terror, the Ahoy Comics one. It's great. I managed to find a copy of Riptide #3. No, wait. No, this came in I think this came with a combo eBay purchase, and that's coming up. The rest of that in a second here. Quantum and Woody 12, but this is the Foily 12. So, one of the few Valiants that I buy. That and Britannia. So, I put a lot behind Fearscape because I just love the story. Couldn't find this white cover at all to save my life. So, I went ahead and bought online, and I got it fairly for cover price. So, I was happy about that. The other cover to Fearscape #1. I got the copy of Fearscape #2, the white cover, and the regular cover to Fearscape. And I managed to just grab a second one because I saw it somewhere and lucked out. So I'm kind of going pretty hard on the Fearscape, but I think it's a good story. Tell me how many people even knew this came out or whatever, but if you missed Friendo, consider going to, I don't know where you're going to find it, but whatever. It's a great, it was an interesting read if you're into that kind of story. So there you go. I still kept up with Vagrant Queen #5. This has been pretty good. It's an interesting story, and Vault Comics, right? They're putting out Fearscape and Friendo and whatnot. What about the Conspiracy, the Illuminati? That's an interesting book, and if it holds up as successive issues go and explore further conspiracy notions and whatnot, this might turn out to be a really, really cool sleeper long-term hit. So there you go. Speaking of sleeper, did anyone ever see this book? The Terrible Elizabeth Dunn Against the Devils in Suits. Yeah. Get a chance. Maybe you can still find one of these out there. It's a little bit larger. It's not quite magazine width, but it's certainly more than magazine height. So another oddball one. Along the lines of perhaps maybe Batman Damned. Always a fan of the Bros Hernandez, so Love and Rockets magazine, and I think this is number 6. Yes, number 6. So the comic store I go to always gets one copy, and it always seems to be there when I get there, so I don't question. I just pick it up. And last but not least, this came in that Fearscape purchase from eBay. Donny Cates with a tomahawk. Hell yeah, man. Number 0. So we'll see how that turns out. It's very apropos to be jamming some AC/DC with Murder Falcon and a tomahawk. So rock out on that. Moving over to Marvel. I'm very happy with the fact that I have been able to pare down some Marvel. I had to get the last issue of Cosmic Ghost Rider, and I got the variant cover here. I've tried to keep up on issues, Daredevil recently, and when 612 came out, I could not find a copy of that was not kinked up and ticked to heck. The black cover especially, but also the Sienkiewicz and the white cover were also all wrecked that I saw. So I missed out for the moment on issue 612. We'll find it. This was also part of that lot purchase, I think, that I did. The Domino number 1. I think I got this for $1.99 or something like that. And that was cool. And then, of course, I kept up with this part. Gang Hyuk Lee, I think, is the guy who did this cover. And, of course, the Domino 8. Exiles 10. I've been kind of pecking at this series, but everyone recommends it, so right on. Speaking of another I'll recommend, I've been on this series from the get. Well, actually, that's not true. I think I bought issue 2, which is crazy hot right now, I guess. I bought issue 2 and then 3 and 4, and then I went back and found an issue 1. But I've stayed with it, and it's been really a good series. So there you go, number 9. Old Man Hawkeye, yeah, I've always been a fan of this. I don't know if the art perhaps is of the same quality or even the same artiste. Who does it say? Yeah, it's definitely not the same artist. The last couple issues, the art's been really awesome, but this one kind of flagged. But then again, people say this was a good first appearance issue. I am also keeping up with Punisher and Shuri because I do like the character, and I thought it was worth it. Although this coming week, I don't think I'm doing any of those number 1s, not Killmonger, none of that. In fact, as little Marvel as I can possibly get away with. I do like Spidey Deadpool. Makes me laugh, so I do get that. Thor, obviously Thor is one of my favorite guys, so I have been kind of keeping up with Thor. But even that, I backed off for quite a while. And got the last 3 issues. Special free issue, Secrets of Uncanny X-Men. DC now, Aquaman. And obviously this, the Middleton. God, he's been doing some great covers. Yes, Batman Beyond broke down because that Joker cover and the homage to that old Batman Joker cover. Catwoman, this is number 5. That's an amazing cover. I dig this one here. This is Detective. $9.92. Love the Clayton Crane Justice League Dark. That is a really cool cover. Finished up here with Miracle Man. Luckily, I tried to buy both covers through the whole series, and I did miss one issue because I doubled up somehow on something. I think I was issue 5. I missed both covers, but I did manage to get... Hey, what's up, y'all? I did manage to get both covers of Mr. Miracle, and they are tickless, so hot diggity dang. Red Hood, Outlaw. So far, you know, Putri's been kicking it, so I'm sticking with that. It's a pretty interesting story. Him going to Arkham and whatnot. Or no, wait. That's Deathstroke. Yeah, I guess I haven't read that one. I did read Scooby Apocalypse, though. That is a fun read where Scooby has this intelligence and a penchant for reading now, and Scrappy Doo is just kicking everybody's butt. It's crazy. Fred comes by. I guess I can't. I don't want to spoil anything. Also here, this should tell you something too. I got 1, 2, and 3 issues of the Freeze on Wonder Woman. And moving into Vertigo, American Carnage. Oh man, is Vertigo making a comeback? Ooh. Very unhappy with the cover for Hex Wives, but the interior art looked pretty interesting, so let's hope the story carries that. And of the recent Sandmans that came out, I really did like Lucifer. I did read it, and I was good with that. This here, moving on, NYWarriors shout out, Marky. What's up, bro? I got an auction win off of him. He tossed in a Mr. Miracle number 5. Very cool. Second Barda. And then this was the thing that I picked up. Really cool, really old Detective Comics. Very happy to have that. So, NYWarriors, shout out. Thank you, guys. Also, next, I have... Woo-wee. This was... Darfine Scheidindlich. Whatever. This is Bombshells 16. This was from JP at All About Comics. Shout out to him and Comics and Cold Ones, Pope G. You guys are awesome. More on Pope G in just one second. What a homie. What a dude. He also threw in some Dark Child, this old preview, which, believe it or not, I had some old Dark Child, but I did not have this preview. So, thank you, bro. And then this is Redemption. I don't believe... I mean, I have the first Dark Childs, believe it or not. Queen... Was it Randy Queen or something that did the art? But I did not have this one, so once again, cheers. Samantha Branch, Will Not Bow, her number 1, signed by her. This was also gifted through Comics and Cold Ones, and that's a great podcast stream on Thursdays, and I recommend it highly. Bring a shield for your liver, though. And then next, from the other side, I think he is probably one of the hippest dudes out there. Pope G. He sent me this, the Hellacious trade paperback. And they had the crew from Hellacious on their podcast, and that was awesome. And he sent me this, and he sent me a little note that said, hey, man, just sent you something else, just thought you might dig it. And boy, did he drop my jaw to the ground, because he sent me Shablam! Look at that. Are you kidding me? Dude, that is so freaking perb. Detective Comics 880. Wow, dude. This was honestly one of those books that I've been on the search for quite a bit, and I don't know how you intuited it, man, but kudos to you. Pope from another mother, you're the man. Anyhow, and with that, I'm out of here.